Hi, this is Greg with California GSP Rescue, and I'm on my way to a shelter that has had a dog for just over a week. The owner didn't come claim it, he didn't get adopted, and now we're going to see if we can rescue him. Stick around and let's look at this dog together. Just got to the shelter. Let's go take a look at this German Shorthaired Pointer, see if we can rescue him. So I just got this boy, he's 2 years old, and he gets along well with other dogs. He's been here over a week. This guy, look at him. He's gonna make somebody a great pet. Active, he's 2 years old, he's gonna need some exercise. No question, you're not gonna be able to put him in the backyard and expect him to entertain himself for 8, 10, 12 hours. No way. He's gonna need probably 30 minutes twice a day. He's ready to go. So let's get going here. If you know of anyone that is looking for a puppy, I just left the Riverside County Animal Shelter in San Jacinto. Over 24 puppies. There are well over, many more than that, under a year old. Absolutely amazing that these puppies are not being adopted. Some as young as 8 weeks old, all available for adoption. It blows me away that they have that many puppies and they're sitting there, absolutely sitting there. Some cute as buttons, some sleeping because it's probably after they ate and they're chilling out, which is good. They're not GSP puppies, so they're gonna sleep and be less active. Some labs, those cute little labs, unbelievable. One was 11 months old, still cute as the 4-month-old puppies. Then there were the little shepherd mixes, and then the pits, which unfortunately don't get a lot of attention, and they're great dogs. All of them will have characteristics of the dominant breed, are likely to have those, but you should be aware of those. So if you're gonna get an active breed and you're not active, it's not gonna be good. Look for the breed you can manage. I just loaded up Hugo. That's the name we gave him. We're on our way to the park where we're gonna meet volunteers Peggy and Sonia. We're gonna get the new boy out, see how he does on the line, see how he does on a leash, and just overall get an idea what we're in for. And we're gonna introduce him to a new girl. We have a new girl you're gonna meet too, so stick around.
Who's this?
We got Hugo.
Hugo? Hi. Hi, Hugo.
Can you sit? Oh, good sit. Good sit, buddy.
We've been trying to figure out what Hugo knows, and so far we've tried to work on sit a little bit. He doesn't know it very much.
Sit. 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 Good, good, good.
But he sure seems treat motivated and eager to please you. We're gonna try working with him with a different collar and see how that goes with taking him for a walk. Hugo being about 2 years old, he's gonna be a little bit more responsive to training. He'll have a little bit more of an attention span. And a dog like Hugo that's treat motivated and really wants to please you, you'll see great strides with him as long as you're consistent with the training. Puppies are fun and they have a very short attention span. So a dog like Hugo is probably gonna be a little bit easier to train.
Okay, so Hugo, he pulls a little bit on the leash. It's pretty manageable. We saw a squirrel maybe 20 feet out. He didn't see it right away. I think as soon as he smelt it, he went towards it. But even then, he didn't drag me. But when he got onto the squirrel, he knew it was there, and he probably stuck his head in that hole for maybe 3 minutes, just silent, smelling, looking. A big dog like Hugo is manageable with the right tools and the right training.
It's important to have the right tools. And we found an effective tool for the dogs that pull is this candy collar. We don't get anything for this. This has been a tool that adopters use and they swear by. Terry, one of the board members, volunteers, and adopters uses this with Sarge. You can see the video of her using it. So with a dog like Hugo, we're gonna see how well it works with him, so you get an idea. This is a different type of training, and it's not going to be an e-collar, a chain collar, a pinch collar, none of that. This is simply a way of easily walking your dog. So let's give it a go. We're gonna put this candy collar on him and give it a go. Being so good, look at you. So that will give him a natural correction. You don't jerk it. You don't jerk like you would a chain collar. And we'll see how he does. Let's go. You can see he's kind of rubbing, but they'll get used to it. And the idea is to keep this positive as possible. So I'm gonna reach down when he's right where he's supposed to be. Just that touch right there. But look at that. Just the difference right there, where he is compared to where he was. Got to sit earlier. Oh, we got distractions though. This might not be the best place. Good sit, good sit. So we label the behavior. He sat, he got a good sit and a treat. So I want to give a shout out to Sonia and Peggy for meeting and helping work Hugo here today and getting out Honey just to see how they do together. We already knew, we suspected that Hugo was good because at the shelter they've had him kenneled with several other dogs. The shelter's full, so they have multiple dogs in all their kennels except the dogs that don't do well. So he did well with the pit bull that he was last kenneled with, but several other dogs prior to that. So in addition to some training, he's going to need some exercise. But with the right tools, a long line like we had him on will greatly help the exercise and training. We've used a different type of collar. You can already see in this short amount of time he's coming around. Look how well behaved he is than when we first got to the park. So a lot of that is just day-to-day routine, developing that and getting it established within your household. This is when we exercise and this is when we train, and doing that every day. What are you doing? What is that? What are you doing? So Hugo's a sweet boy and he needs a home. And if you're interested, please submit that application. And if you can adopt, do us a favor and share this video. The more people that see it, the better chance of him finding a home. And we'd greatly appreciate that. You can help us just by simply sharing the video. Lastly, if you want to support our efforts, please consider becoming a rescue hero. Without the rescue heroes' support, it would be challenging for us to make a commitment to dogs like Hugo. You can read more about that right there. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.